Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. It's the Seahawks fan with another Go Battling video, and we are bringing back this Shadow Machamp team. You guys enjoyed the team, and it's a good team. Now, it is actually pretty weak in the back to flying types, and even in the lead, flying types can be a bit of a problem. Currently, I don't think this team is that good as it was the last time I used it. But since I did battles, it's not bad. We're going to get a Sludge Raid by the Tentacle. Have fun. Don't see that too often. They are going to Scald Sludge Wave. Okay. Bit of a spicy moveset. Just a tad. They're going to bring in the Venusaur. Venusaur is going to be getting chipped a bit. We did already take a shield, and now we have the payback. Got Legacy Payback, and kaboom! They do hang on. We won Charge Attack priority. Not going to make a catch, but they are going to close combat. Oh my gosh, let's go. We can go for the debuffing. Icy Wind. And going to do huge damage. Can we hang on from a Night Slash? We got the attack drop. And we do hang on from the Night Slash, and let's go astonishing down a Venusaur. Very nice endgame for us. And next opponent, now we're at Veteran Elo. And we're up against a Corviknight, the new king of Ultra League. Even better than Complete Zygarde, but their safe swap in Shadow for Alligator gets met with a mighty Virizion. I don't mind them landing a heavy hitting Ice Beam. We do hang on, and I do not want to give lots of energy to the Corviknight. I do have coverage in Stone Edge, and Stone Edge does some sizable amount of damage. We can't get a parting Leaf Blade, but we got some decent damage onto the king of Ultra League now. Now we're able to go for the debuffing Icy Wind onto Drifblim before we bring in Shadow Machamp. Not a great matchup still, especially with the energy lead, but their debuff. Debuff puts us in a pretty decent position. Able to way better survive the Aqua Tails. We do shield. It's definitely worthwhile protecting the Machamp, but oh no, I make the mistake of trying to get too much energy, and I get Sky Attack down. Let's see, does Drifblim have what it takes? We can survive something that's not payback, and it's Sky Attack. Oh, let's go. We're going to Astonish down. Going to go for the Icy Wind, but wait. Oh, it's Aqua Tail. Let's go. They threw a Poison Sting and then a Charge Attack. And we are able to take them out with the next Astonish. Let's go. Super close battle. Super close, but a win's a win. Let's go. And now we have a Shiny Glaring-Weezing. A little awkward for the team, especially in the back. And even in the lead, Brutal Swing spam. I do shield because I'm going to get to an Icy Wind before they get to another Brutal Swing. And them being debuffed, I don't mind at all. You may want to just swap into Virizion instantly, but getting that shield is huge. They definitely do not want to take a Shadow Ball, and I can way better survive a Ice Beam. And Virizion really does not want to go into the Glaring-Weezing, but they do make a nice play of stalling out the clock. And actually, no, I'm not going to let them make a catch, but I do get chipped down quite a bit. They do actually make a catch now. I can bring in the Drifblim. It does hang on from the Brutal Swing damage. Getting Astonished down. They have no shields. I have a shield. And I think they actually should have taken us out with that next Incinerate. Yeah, they get some one-turn lag, which keeps us in a way better position getting that damage. They're going to bring in for Alligator, which, well played, after taking my last shield. And I'm going to just hope I can get the cross shot for the KO. And I am going to get another Cry Chop in before I take the KO. Let's go. It would have been risky to get one more Cross Chop. I probably would have taken the Talonflame Incinerate damage. Honestly, may not have even needed to switch into Virizion, but I did it anyways. Thankfully, it did not cost me the battle. Sylveon lead, kind of annoying. I mean, we do not want this trauma into our backline. I will go for the Shadow Ball to take the KO, and I land the KO. Nice. A little awkward to see Tentacool. I mean, it's not terrible. We can go for the debuff, and they're going to go for Poison Jab Farm Down. Astonish is adding up. We force a move out. Them, I'm not going to shield. It's called nice. That's good. We see a fellow Virizion. A little awkward. Would be nice to have a dog type. Something super weak to the fighters in the back. But let's see what happens. They have Sacred Sword. Oh no. This is definitely a scenario where I want my own Sacred Sword. And they are putting in some good damage. And they do still have some energy on their Tentacool. I do go for the Leaf Blade. Should I have gone for Stone Edge? Ooh, maybe I would have taken the KO. Maybe I could have Cry Chop down time. Skull takes my shield. And I really needed to Cry Chop down. And this is going to be bad. That's bad. If I Cry Chop down with back-to-back moves, if the game didn't work properly for my opponent, I may have been able to get both those Cross Chops through. And that's what I was trying to win at, play for with the win condition. But it did not work out for me. I did make a pretty big mistake. I should have Icy Wind, well, Astonish and then Icy Wind. Or I should have done 3 Astonish before Icy Wind. I do still get 2-tier moves. I did already commit a shield, and ooh, the extra bit of damage would have been nice. But I do get a Cry Chop Farm Down. Remember, with a Registeel. Beautiful. Love to see the Registeel, and Registeel is going to be taking a barrage of Cross Chops. Are they in range from this next Cross Chop? They are not. Charge Act priority. Very nice. A Flash Cannon. That would not have been a KO. Oh my gosh, they're in a terrible spot. Beautiful for me. Although it moves resisted by the Virizion. Actually may survive whatever's thrown. Maybe not Thunder. I survive Power Whip. Beautiful. Stab Power Whip. Not enough for the KO. Bolt Seed weak move. Beautiful for me. We land that Cross Chop, and they knew they were toast. Not a terrible team to run. Just not ready to take out my team. Typhlosion, awkward for us. We're going to let them make the first move. Get that Astonish damage going. This may be resisted, but getting a debuff. Very important in the matchup. We're going to let them launch the next move. And we do hang on. You may want to go for the Shadow Ball, especially if they know shield, but I take a shield. Beautiful. I don't Astonish down, but I do meet the Melmetal that they swapped into to get absolutely nuked. I do bring in Virizion because I'm like, surely I can just shield up the Blast Run if they do get to it. And all their moves resisted by the Virizion. Much better answer to their energy. And they conceded. Lovely for me to see. On to the next opponent. It is a little awkward. We're really weak by this thing. I mean, we just don't have the fast stack pressure for Pidgeot. But we do swap into Machamp to try to just get shields. They do bring in Poliwrath. Closing out with Virizion, we have some hope. Gonna have a much better matchup for the Poliwrath. For the Drifblim and Poliwrath. I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball. I want the damage. I need the damage. I land the damage and take the KO. Got shield advantage. I am expecting they're not going to go for the nuke to take me out. And they are not. I was so quick to swap out. And I take the last shield. They're debuffed, but they can debuff me, which they are going to debuff me. And I'm going to overfarm a bit. And I'm going to kaboom. But they actually hang on. Perfect Pidgeot hanging on. But oh my gosh, that is exactly what I want to see for this grass type. The wind condition, Leaf Blade 1 and 2. It's enough. I may be debuffed, but the power of Leaf Blade into a Gastrodon. Double super effective weakness. That's the risk you take. Shadow Dragonite. Okay, that's a pretty strong thing. And Drapion. Okay, nice poison type for the fairy weakness. There may be a tentacle on the back also. Could be a tad awkward depending on how I align myself. I did bring him a champ. Typically, you either have like Rock Slide, Stone Edge. So Machamp, Dragonite's going to be careful of that. They're going to expect Cross Up. And they let it go. They do hang on. It's only neutral damage. They Aqua Tail before they swamp. I do not reach a payback. But I can still take a shield. Beautiful. They do have some good energy. I'm only going to get to one move. I can debuff them and take their Dragon Club better onto Virizion. After the debuff, Switch Clock is going to be up pretty soon for them. Somewhat soon. I do still have the two other Pokemon besides Dragonite. And they're going to swap into Drapion and get double kicked down. Huge. I do make a slight mistake of not throwing immediately. And, well, losing Charge Act priority. This is tough. But let's see. What is the final thing? It's a Gator. I'm not entirely sure if I can survive a Hydro Cannon. Actually, I probably could have. But I do make a brilliant catch. And actually, I was not sure if I was going to win Charge Hack priority also. But beautiful to make that catch. Able to just get to the two moves in time. But I also swapped in time and got farmed down by the Shadow Claw. 0 bubbles. They needed to read a catch. And even then, I may have still won if I won Charge Hack priority. But we terrify the Giratina with the Drifblim. We can debuff the Poliwrath, and Poliwrath is going to get met with a Virizion. They can do super effective and debuff us with their Icy Wind. But we're going to have way quicker charging Leaf Blade. Can be some sizable damage, which is totally fine for us. And they are going to go for another Icy Wind. We're going to go for the double kick down, and we get it. Very nice. We're going to go straight for Stone Edge. And they're going to get that Shadow Claw through and then take us out. Oh, 2 shields apiece. They have Obstagoon. Obstagoon is getting absolutely obliterated. Obliterated Agoon. And we're just kind of winning position here. They're just kind of stuck behind 2 healthy Drifblim and now Nefenji to take us out with that little amount of HP. And we just bring in Drifblim for that Astonish down. And for the next battle, we got Shiny Costume Drifblim into the Shadow Gator. Shadow Gator, it's got a pretty nice matchup. I do respect the potential Ice Beam, and oh no, they Hydro Cannon, and I kaboom with the Shadow Ball. Let's go. We see a Sand Slash. We have 2 fightings, and I'm like, that's not a Jewel Run. It's a Resist Ice Punch. Still a lot of damage. Ooh, they bring in Tentacool, which is great for me. Much better for this position, and I land that payback. Beautiful. I gotta be a little careful though with the Drifblim. It is a Scald, okay. Going to be in efficient timing with the fast move. Now land that Icy Wind and then get the Astonish down. And now the double kick takes out the Shadow and Sand Slash. They should have used the shields. They could have won with the shields, but they did not. We save swap into Shadow Machamp for the Guzzlord. And we do give them a free Dragon Tail. Silly mistake for me. But we are going to get a Quiet Trap down, and they are going to concede. We made a mistake. They made the mistake of getting farmed down, and they were not ready for the smoke. They probably had some Steel types to cover the obvious weakness of Fairy in the lead. Makes sense if they did. Just unfortunate to see a double fighting in the back. I guess they were not ready for the Drifblim. Gastrodon gets a nice Mudslap down, but we have a way better matchup for Drifblim now. They're going to bring in the Milk Tank. Now, what moveset does Milk Tank run? It has Ice Beam. Oh no. It's bad. Now, if I had Sacred Sword, I would be able to get a lot of damage. But I don't have Sacred Sword. Double Kick is still going to add up, but Leaf Blade, not enough damage. I do shield and respect the Ice Beam this time. I can also run Body Slam and Thunderbolt. They do make a nice combo play, but actually they have 2 moves. But thankfully, they don't take me out just yet. But they do with that next Mudslap. Okay. Now, the Mighty Corviknight, the King of Ultra. We can debuff them. We're going to go for the damage. We're taking very little sand attack damage. And I have to respect the Ice Beam. And I'm going to get a big Astonish down. But actually, the energy they have and the move they have, I'm like, I can survive an Iron Head, right? Are they at Sky Attack? Oh, no, they have Payback. Well played. Good play by them. I hope you enjoyed the battles with Shadow Machamp. Again, definitely a fun team. A little tough in the meta right now with all the flyings, especially Corviknight. But thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel for daily Go, Battle League videos, and other Pokemon Go content. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.